Hi, this is Tim with DoWhatYouCanNow.com. I'm back for day 3 of my 30-day challenge, where I'm doing 30 daily devotionals. You can find each of those devotionals on my website, DoWhatYouCanNow.com. I'll post the link below. I would love to have you follow me and join my community. All of these devotionals, whether they're in blog post form or graphic form or like today video form, they'll all will be posted on the website, so you can follow me there. And let me give you a quick overview of the next 30 days since I'm on video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a topic that we can teach our children. And for 5 days, I'm going to look at that topic in different ways that we can teach that to our children. And then after those 5 days, there'll be 2 days where I'll send out something a little different, not on that topic, but on the overall idea of a daily devotional. And then after those 2 days, there'll be a new topic, another 5 days, and then we'll just repeat that cycle through the rest of the month. And so, again, I hope you can join me at DoWhatYouCanNow.com. For the last 2 days, the topic I've been dealing with is the idea of gratitude, saying thank you. And I used the example of my son Andrew and I going trick-or-treating. And I remember the other night when we went out, I asked him one time, I said, Andrew, now did you say thank you? And he kind of looked at me and says, well, of course I did, Dad. And I thought, okay, lesson has been given, lesson has been received, we're good to go. But I'm always going to reinforce it as a parent. I just want to make sure that those types of things are sticking, and it's obvious they are with him. And just to reinforce it too, I made sure I said thank you to the individuals as well. Tonight, what I want to cover is the idea of when you're teaching a concept to your children, there is the chance that they might object to what you're teaching. There might be objections in their mind. They might not understand the concept. They might not agree with what you're teaching. It might be something foreign to them. It might be something that their peers don't agree with, and so there's peer pressure being involved. Whatever that might be, there is a chance that there could be objections. And so when you're teaching concepts, you're teaching things like gratitude. How would you answer objections to that? And let me give you an example based upon this idea of trick-or-treating. And this didn't happen, of course, with the other night, but it could have. Say you go up to a house and you say trick-or-treat and you get the candy and you look in your bucket and it's something you don't like. Now, I know that happened because not everything Andrew got is something he liked. And I know when I was little, not everything I got was something I liked. But you still say thank you. And the objection might be something like this: well, why should I say thank you if it's something I don't like? To answer that, a couple of ideas. First of all, it's the polite thing to do. Regardless, you're given something, you say thank you. Now they go, well, okay, but let's go a little bit further so we can understand this. Because that really is like me saying, I told you so, you just do it because I told you so. Now, does that really stick with the child? No. If you really want the concept to stick, you need to say something like this: those individuals didn't have to go buy candy. They didn't have to sit out on the porch. Sometimes it's really cold on Halloween. They didn't have to sit out on the porch. They didn't have to buy that candy, and they certainly didn't have to give it to you. And so at the very least, you can be grateful because these people showed some compassion. They showed a desire to make you happy. They made trick-or-treating fun for you. They gave you a place to go. And so whether you really like the candy or not, be grateful that they helped give you that experience. You know, if you went out and there was only one or two houses with their lights on handing out candy, it would be kind of a bummer. But the fact you could go from house to house to house, that's kind of cool. And so be appreciative of the fact that these people wanted to do something nice. Now, whether you like it or not, that's beside the point. Look below the surface and see what type of person would do this. And be grateful that there are those types of people out there. That might be one way to answer that objection. You might have other ideas too, but the concept I wanted to make sure I covered today was anticipate possible objections and then think how you might answer them. Because if you head them off before they're even verbalized, you're going to help these concepts stick with your kids more and more. So I hope that helped. This idea of gratitude, I think, is important for us to reinforce and continue to teach. It's something that our society could use a lot more of. And so I hope you found this helpful. Again, I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll continue to follow these daily devotionals for the next 30 days. Again, you can go to dowhatyoucannow.com to sign up for notifications. And until next time, this is Tim encouraging you to do what you can.